My agenda in life is that everyone, regardless of orientation and identification and race and ethnicity and faith and where you live, should have an equal access to everything. Pride Month, when you think about it, it came together when a community said, we need to be present, we need to have a voice, we need to be collectively supporting one another.
My name is Carissa Hatfield, and I'm an Assistant Attorney General in the Office of Equity, Policy, and Engagement at the Maryland Office of the Attorney General. I moved up my legal wedding 9 months to ensure that in case something happened with the Supreme Court, that I would still be married to the person that I love. As you may know, there are multiple states passing their own version of statements asking the federal government to overturn marriage equality. I just knew the climate of the country was going to change. A lot of really great people came together to help us. It was frantic for sure. It was a panic of that it wasn't going to happen. It did. It was a great day. I was hoping it would be a more joyful Pride because this is the year I got married to my wife, and that it would be something that we could just go into the streets and celebrate. And so it's just a different climate we live in now than even a year ago. There are people that I know in my adult life who do not feel safe coming out of the closet in the world that we live in today.
I'm Rob Daniels. I'm an Assistant Attorney General. I'm assigned to the State Highway Administration as my client. I've been with the office for about 8 years, and I'm a member of the LGBTQ community. I am the founder of the LGBTQ affinity group here at OAG. It's a group about finding yourself. It's a group about meeting people where they are.
My name is Lynn Fauerbach. I am a clinical nurse specialist, and I work here at the OAG, the Medicaid Fraud and Vulnerable Victims Unit. When I was first given the opportunity for my child to confide in me that she was transitioning, I never really thought of myself as an ally, but I've realized along the way, especially with the current climate, that I've had to become an ally.
My name is Stacia Vaughn. I am an investigator with the Antitrust Division, and I am an ally. When I was 13, 14 years old, my father took me and my brother and sisters to the parade. That was the first time we witnessed, and you have to realize this was in the mid-70s, police with batons, and just the look of outrage on their faces just because people want to celebrate and express who they are. Just proud to be part of that first parade that they had in Baltimore City. Some people advocate for people with my skin tone, my dialect, who did not look like me. And because of that, my family was released from bondage a few hundred years ago. So I don't have to be a part of the community, and no one has to be a part of the community to want to right wrongs that's being done to people just for being who they are.
I feel valued here, and I feel like my experience, as a queer person in the legal field is valued.
Would I like to have a nice quiet life where I don't have to work hard and challenge everything and fight? Yes, that would be great, but that's not where I find myself. And so I think we have to rise to the occasion. I think we meet the challenges where they are. And I think that in that way, the Attorney General's values and mine align very much.
This year, 2025, with the changes in Washington, the executive orders, the assaults on the LGBTQIA+ community and other communities, it's a tough year. But that's why Pride Month, and that's why June is so important. It reaffirms our commitment to equality and dignity and respect. It sends a message, whether it's through the events and the forums and the parades and the discussions, that we will not be put down. We will not be suppressed. We will not be silenced.